I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this today or not. It's starting to rain on my rear end. But there's some things I'm going to pull. I just pulled this. It was up into here, buddy. Laying right out. It did come down since I've been here. And look at the size of this quart bottle. That's big. Hear that rain? Man. Well, I got one big cork out of here. I've got a bunch of these 3IIs, but that's large. That's one of the bigger ones that I've ever found in here. So that was there. I have something right there. I'm going to pull it. So one, at least I got one. That little jar, I left that in there from the last dig. The blue jar. Ah, wouldn't you know it, food container. You can see how sandy. There's a lot of sand in here. And because of that, it really had destabilized the soil. That last dig, it was stupid dangerous. So that was tough. I had to really use the length of my rake to dig effectively and safely. But, you know, before I got started here, at least I got one. What is that? Oh, look, that's an old Papoose. ACL's history on it, sad. Those are a great bottle. Love those, you know, with the image of that Indian on it. That's just, what a wonderful bottle. I forgot this one down here. Look. See, these, they just don't last. They just don't last. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back down into here and cut in. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. It's either that or I go to my left and I go in that way. Now that would be the easiest if I was to dig this area. There's a lot of areas that I can exploit, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to come back down here, cut in, and try to concentrate on these older layers. I mean, I've been slaying the crocs out of here, everybody. I mean, it's just... All right, everybody. Oh, today, let me look. I mean, it's probably some of the worst conditions I've ever dug in. I'm just pure mud and grime, everybody. It's wet, everything's sticking. Not fun, but I like this jar right here. Some kind of like Art Deco-y. I'm hoping the old mason lid will fit that. And there's a belt buckle. Another Greenway. I found one that was melted and broken, but a few weird jars. That's a pretty cool jar. Another barrel jar, but if I don't find anything else, that's a day maker, everybody. That's a standard mason, and it's in pretty good shape. It's not cracked, no great big chips. You know, there's some minor imperfections on it. These are hard to find flawless, but that's good enough to take. That's pretty good shape. Yeah, no threads on that jar. They wax sealed these. So that's a dropped L and A standard mason. That's a good one. So that's everything so far, everybody. It's been tough. Well, and then that big cork right out of the gate, but that was a surface fine there up above me. But, you know, I'm down into here, everybody. And that standard mason came from all the way at the bottom of that jar. So all that work of shoveling to get down into that really great layer, it was worth it. I'm annihilated, everybody. I'm soaking wet. And I'm one of them kind of guys, really things don't bother me. Okay, everybody. Well, I got a couple of more Greenways. Well, actually, I got two of them now, not a couple more, but I got another one, so that makes a couple. Look at that. Another one of them wax seal standard masons. Just look at that. So I'm going to tell you something, everybody. I love the American never die spirit. I just hope that as I'm banging around in here, I haven't hurt this, where it could be damaged. You never know. But it's looking like a glazed crock. It's like creamy color. So, live deal here. be a crack in it. Could be. Yep, right there. Oh, it's cracked all the way. I'm keeping it though. Other than this crack, it's terrible conditions, everybody. You'll have to forgive me. Yeah, see it right there. It runs all the way down there. So what I'll do is I'll probably clean this up real good and then put maybe some kind of a varnish over it to help protect it. Yep. It's full. It's got a hair crack. It runs all the way. And look, there's no real chips in the rim. That's pretty nice, everybody. Can't complain about that. Like I say, I'll put probably some like a clear coat over top of it to protect it. But look at the bottom on that sucker. And it's totally like a different color. It's glazed. It's not a nice shine to it. Yep, but it's not brown. It's shaped like all them other, well, no, there's some differences right here. Right, this is a little different. I'm seeing some differences. But nonetheless, another crock. This will be a part of the collection, so. Yep, I'm going to put something over that, everybody. I'll fix that. Yep, and I was right. This makes number 19 within 10 or 11 months, something like that. 19 of these bad boys. Man, crock. That's a day maker, buddy. You know, my little, oh, it's got a crack. Yeah, but nonetheless, we're talking about something that's well over 100 years old. Look, you can see the inside of it, and see, there it is. There's the brown glaze inside. Yellow on the outside. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm liking this big time. Can you imagine if that had like some blue lettering on it? Oh, I'd have come up out of here acting like a maniac. I've been looking for a blue crock or a blue lettered crock for 10 or 11 months. You know, I've yanked, like I just said, 19 of them out of here, and ain't none of them that's full. Now, I found them in here broken. They're in here. They're rare. Everyone, I think I found 2 chunks of busted up a blue lettered crock in here, 2 of them in all that time, and none of them are even close to even being this complete, let alone, maybe one that's got chips in it where I could have repaired it. No, they were just fragments. But that's nice, everybody. So I'm gonna get off here and take a picture. So I'm doing all right. I'm getting some jars. I got a barrel jar over there and some Greenway embossed beers, and then this yellow crock. That's all rust staining, everybody. So I'll clean this up about the best as I can and spray right over top of them stains. I don't care. It'll add the patina to it. It's can't complain. All right, there you go, everybody. Crock. See ya. All right, everybody. Like I said, I can't. It's just impossible. In between the rain, I can get back with you. Check, see if that's embossed. Nope. Well, so here it is. I'm seeing another crock up in there, everybody. Another one. I ain't seeing no imperfections on it, but that doesn't mean the other side ain't ruined. Well, that one jar of these, it was so. What I've done was I did some research on these jars, and just older jars, period. If they were metal molds, right? And if the molds were cold, they didn't take well, and that's what causes all those irregularities. This one, on the other hand, you can clearly see what it is. 1858, November 30th, right? Mason's patent. That's my heartbreak for the day, right? Heartbreaker. It makes me sick. But you all can't be full. I get all that. I can't just get everything I want out of life, right? If that be the case, then I'd get bored with everything. But man, those are the jars you're after, everybody, right there. I mean, look at, there's pieces of other bottle and all kinds of stuff in there. But we're going to pull this. We're going to try to do a live pull here with these on. That just, it's melted. It's cracked. It's terrible. This come right out of the roof. This is a great older crock. I mean, that's nice. That's why it didn't last. It was too thin. We're going to find out here about this one. I'm going to get my rake out of the way here. Oh yeah, I got that other cork bottle. So I'm in a fantastic layer, everybody. I'm in at least like the turn of the century, if nothing else. Easy. Oh, oh no, it's looking like there might be a piece missing. Oh no. Yep, it's not whole. Son of a. Guess what, everybody? That's the other piece of that freaking crock. It is. It is. Let it fall together. Look at that. Oh, there's a piece missing right there. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Well, so much for that jar being the heartbreaker. Right? Oh, it makes me sick. Because it's missing that. I ain't taking it because it's missing that hole. Oh, man. What a bummer, buddy. Phew. Well, needless to say, like I said there, I mean, I'm in a great layer, so whatever, right? Just keep trucking along here, and we'll see what happens. This has been rough today, everybody. I mean, this has been the most difficult dig of my life. It's just, everything keeps coming down, keeps raining off and on. I mean, it's just, shoo. But you can't leave when you're finding stuff like that. Just can't do it. All right, heartbreaker. That was the heartbreaker, everybody. Ain't no doubt about that. That there, ooh. Yeah, I was worse than that jar. Terrible. Man. All right, see ya. All righty, everybody. Went from agony of defeat to laying in a great mason jar. It's a ball dropped L&A. This one's threaded. It's got that like fruit jar top, right? There's no shoulder to this jar. And it just says ball mason. But it's a smoker. Fantastic looking jar. Yeah, nice one. Yep, so, oh look, there's a big bubble. You can't see it because there's dirt behind it, but right there, big bubble in the glass, right there below the L. Yeah, pretty cool. We'll take that. Nice jar. Yep, and let me see here. Got that whistle cola. Since I've been back in this embossed flask whiskey. It says Old Hickory. Still got water coming down, but it's starting to dry up here a little bit, everybody. It's about time. It's been a rough one today. Rough. But, you know, I'm getting them, right? I'm getting them. So just keep hacking at it. See ya. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Yeah, it seems like the sun's come out, and you might be better off for it. I think it's drying everything up. We're supposed to get more rain this afternoon, but I turned you on because I got a Coshocton milk and dairy milk and a little ball jar right there. So I'm going to stay at it here. Finally got me a milk bottle. You know, it's getting difficult, so, you know, I'm soaking wet, and it's just been a struggle, so I'm getting tired kind of earlier in the day than normal. All that wetness, it just made everything harder, everybody. Gripping the shovel, just everything you did was muddy, wet, just rough. So I'm going to get back at it and see if we can't find something else. See ya. Okay, everybody, I found this military pin surface hunting. Before I left, I didn't find any marbles, but I found this, and I'll tell you what, I like that. It's got the shank on it and everything. And another handmade shell button made by hand. So I can't complain. This thing, you know, it's nice. Yep, with the shank. Super nice, everybody. Yep. Militaria. Okay, there you go. See ya.